Spectator Drags tonight. At the stripe, set to go. Green flag down in the air, Ron Leitner jumps out to the advantage. Here comes back on the other team. Here he goes. Does he have enough? Leitner off 4 across the stripe. Leitner moving on. Here comes a matchup of the heavy hitters here. Your 2024 East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drag champion Carlito Mello and Liam Monahan. Monahan had a win in the Spectator Drags earlier this season. Does he have enough to knock off Carlito Mello in round 1? Green is out. Here we go. Carlito Mello gets a good jump. Down into 1. Advantage to Mello. Carlito Mello into 3 and 4. Liam Monahan gonna get a little bit loose. Checkered flag waves. Carlito Mello moving on. Jared Smith had a podium finish last week. From Boontown, New Jersey, Chevy Corvette, 1990. Matt DeRoches from Coventry, Rhode Island, 1984, Chevy Camaro. Battle of the Chevys here. DeRoches down the low line. Smith up top. Green flag in the air, down into 1 and 2. Give the advantage to Smith on the line. Here comes DeRoches battling back, gets a little loose, doesn't have enough. Jared Smith gonna move on. Last week's winner, Nate Williams. Louis Diaz in his Pontiac Fiero GT 1987. That is this matchup. At the stripe, set to go. Green flag in the air, give the advantage to Williams. Down on 2, Nate Williams leading. Smooth sailing for Williams. Checkered flag as the Fiero goes around in 3. Nate Williams moving on. Our next matchup, Walter Wickenbach from Warren, Rhode Island in his 1984 Chevy Camaro. John Fielding from Westport in his 1998. At the stripe. Set to go. Steve Bowden checking them over, gives the thumbs up. Set to go. Green is out, down into 1. Fielding jumps out to the advantage. Off of 2. Into 3 and 4. Fielding looking for the checkered flag. Steve Bowden lets it fly. John Fielding gonna move on. That's going to bring up Mark Henshaw from Rainham Back. 3. And Michael Oliveira, 1989 Pontiac Firebird from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. At the stripe, set to go. Green flag in the air. Not so fast. officials directing traffic down there. We're going to try this one again. Green flag. Michael Oliveira down into turn with the advantage. Henshaw got all types of loose. Oliveira off 4, checkered flag waves, he'll move on. Matt Barrows going to flex his muscle in the Ford Flex, the 2012. Christine Purse, the Red Dragon from Fairhaven in the 1978 Chevy Camaro. At the stripe, set to go. Green flag in the air, down into 1 and 2. Barrows with the advantage. Here comes Purse, battling back, head of steam, on 2, down the backstretch. Christine Purse going for the lead, into 3 and 4. Got the nose advantage. Does Barrows have enough to hold on? No, he does not. Christine Purse gonna move on. Christine Purse moving on. That brings up Andrew Joseph from Mattapoisett in the 1975 Chevy Vega. Gil Bradstreet from Seekonk in the 1989 Chevy Camaro. At the stripe, set to go, into 1 and 2. Give the advantage to Joseph in the move, battling back, into turn 3. Bradstreet with the advantage on the low line. Slams the door shut, gets loose. Loops the card off that thing too, and holds on for the win. Wow. Lost some type of belt over in turn number 4. But moving on with the win. That brings up David Medeiros and Paul Curtis. Medeiros, 1982 Chevy Camaro. Paul Curtis, 1964 Chevy Chevelle, down into 1. Curtis jumps out to the lead. Paul Curtis, smooth sailing into 3 and 4. Here comes Medeiros right to the back bumper. Not enough time. Checkered flag. Paul Curtis moving on. Going to bring up Herndon from West Warwick, Rhode Island, 1994 Chevy Camaro. And that's Sam Hernandez. My reading getting better. Sam Hernandez, Chris Bailey. Steve Bowden looks him over. Waiting on the green. Green flag out. Give the advantage to Hernandez. Down into 1. Hernandez off 2. Not much of the battle. Sam Hernandez into 3 and 4. Going to come to the checkered flag and move on. That's going to bring up Craig Winicki. At the stripe, set to go. Green flag in the air, here they go. Down into 1. Winicki on the high line, but here comes Duraga. Ansel Duraga into 3 and 4. Off of 4, checkered flag waves. Duraga gonna move on. Franz Leidinger gonna match matchup here against Josh Jutras. Continuing to whittle the field down. Green flag in the air. Here they go, down into one. Franz Weidinger on the outside. Jutras on the inside. Franz Weidinger. Checkered flag waves. He's moving on. Brandon Gerard matching up here against Jared Smith. Great flag in the air. Here they go. Gerard with a great jump down into 3 and 4. Or down into 1 and 2. Podium last week. Here he comes with a head of steam. Into 3 and 4. Coming. Here we go across the stripe. Smith gets it. What a battle right until the end. Smith's going to move on. That brings up Carlito Mello. At the stripe, your 2024 East Coast Towing and Recovery Champion, Carlito Mello. Here they go, down into 1. Carlito Mello gets the advantage over fielding. Off 2, down the back stretch. Back. They go into 3 and 4. Carlito Mello. Off of 4, checkered flag. Carlito Mello moving on. Last week's winner. Nate Williams this track with Christine Purse here. The Red Dragon. That is the matchup. Down into 1. Williams gets the advantage. Purse going to try to mount the comeback down the back stretch. Williams smooth sailing in that Subaru WRX into 3 and 4. Williams going to come to the checkered flag and hold on, moving on. Michael Oliveira. Paul Curtis. That is the matchup. Green flag in the air, Paul Curtis. With the nose advantage over Oliveira, they battle door to door in turn number 2. Into 3 and 4, Curtis with the advantage. Here they come, off of 4, checkered flag, Paul Curtis gonna move on. That is the matchup. We continue to whittle the field down. At the stripe, set to go. Green flag in the air. Brad Street with the advantage. Back stretch. Gil Brad Street. Into 3 and 4. Checkered flag waving. Gil Brad Street gonna move on. Hansel Garaga out there with Franz Weidinger. That is the matchup here. Green flag in the air, down into 1. Franz Weidinger gets the advantage. Off podium on Father's Day in our East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags. One of them going to be moving on. One of them going pit side. Jared Smith, Nate Williams. Here they go. Down into turn one. Door to door. Williams with the advantage, but here comes Smith. Down into 3 and 4. Smith with the nose advantage. Williams battling back. Here they go. Across the stripe. Smith going to move on. Nate Williams, last week's winner, going to head pit side. Paul Curtis, Carlito Mello. That is the matchup here. Paul Curtis has looked strong. Does he have anything for Carlito Mello? Green flag in the air. Here they go, down into 1 and 2. Carlito Mello pushing Curtis up the back. Battle back, down into 3 and 4. Carlito Mello slamming the door shut, moving on. Gil Bradstreet. Going to be the matchup here. At the stripe. Green is out. Weidinger. A little slow to get going. That gives Brett into 3 and 4. Coming to the checkered flag, Gil Bradstreet. Moving on. They're both going to be signaled pit side, so that will be the battle for 4th place coming up, I believe. Carlito Mello, Jared Smith. This one should be a solid matchup. Carlito Mello, Jared Smith down into 1. Mello gets a great jump. Jared Smith's going to have to do all he can to into 3 and 4. Carlito Mello slamming the door. Smith gets loose, goes for a crossover. I believe that one was very close to call. At the stripe, set to go. Green flag in the air, down into 1 and 2. Gives the advantage to Smith on the high line. 3 and 4. Jared Smith from Boomtown, New Jersey. Checkered flag, he'll take it home. Mello for the finale here. Does Bradstreet have anything for Mello? Carlito Mello has not been in victory lane in our East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags in a few events now. Gremlins bit him last week on Father's Day. In the finale tonight. Green flag in the air. Here they go. Mello gets a great jump off the stripe. Into 1 and 2. Carlito Mello. Sailing in that Eagle Talon in 1990. Bradstreet gets a little loose. Checkered flag. Round number 1 goes to Carlito Mello. So they will switch up spots at the there, it's over. If Bradstreet finds a victory, we go to a rubber match.
The other thing is they switch lanes this time, so that'll put Mello on the inside and Bradstreet up top.
Here they are, at the stripe, set to go. Green flag, Carlito Mello, another great jump. Down into 1 and 2. Take home the East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags. Checkered flag wins. Gil Bradstreet goes around in 3 and 4. Carlito Mello, your East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drag winner.
So Carlito back on the winner's side, a great run for him. Gil Bradstreet finishing in the number 2 spot. Jared Smith out to New Jersey, making the travel up worth it, finishing 3rd here this evening in the East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags. Normally, and we will talk to our top 3 down trackside. Miles heading trackside, and up next will be the 35 lap main event for the Jazz's Auto Body Sport Trucks. But let's go right now trackside to Miles.
Thank you very much, Kevin, as our East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags, Carlito Mello bringing home the win once again. Carlito, some gremlins bit you last week. Obviously, you got it fixed, got it back out here. What's it mean to be back in victory lane tonight?
Feels good. The beginning of the season has been a tough one, but I got a good team behind me. Shout out Mike Vincent Tuning. He got this baby back where it is right now. He helped me out last week after I had an issue. Shout out Crothers Tires, and shout out 781 Motorsports.
Of course, some gremlins bit you last week. What happened?
My battery terminal was like split in half completely. You gotta remember this is a 30-year-old car. It's gonna have issues, but as long as you got good people behind you, you can do amazing things. And I wanna shout out Gil and Jared. They're great competitors. Me and Gil were talking for a while in the pits, having a good time. Everybody I race with, I consider a good friend.
Anybody you wanna thank?
Just Mike Vincent, Crothers, Tommy Crothers, and Chris Riccatelli from 781 Motorsports. I want to thank my girlfriend and her whole family, my mom, dad, everybody who comes out to watch.
Carlito Mello with the win here in the East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags. Gil Bradstreet, you brought it home second here. What more did you need to get past Carlito there?
Power steering would have helped. I lost power steering on my first race. No excuses, but this car is not exactly the easiest beast to handle with power steering, so without power steering, it's all over the place.
Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, Gary Avila, Villa's Towing, Spar Racing Engines for giving me the opportunity to run this. Gary's not even around, he's out in Colorado for a wedding. I'd like to thank Boss Lady Graphics, Whitey, TTM Motorsports, me. That's about it.
All right, bringing home the podium once sweep, all the way from Boontown, New Jersey. Smith, Jared, what more did you need to maybe get past Carlito and make it to that finale?
So I wanted to start off by saying, like, I'm just saying what happened with the car. No excuses. He outdrove me today, but I made the same mistake a few races ago. Today, I launched it way too high RPM and I started spinning, and I tried to drive around, but I couldn't pull it. But, you know, congratulations, Carly. He definitely outdrove me today for sure.
Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, my parents, Mile to Wile Fabrication, After Dark Speed, Van Steel for the suspension parts, everyone that's involved, Rich, Dave, for helping me get the car together. Couldn't have done it without them.
Jared Smith brings it home third. Gil Bradstreet brings it home second, and your winner in the Spectator Drags here today, Carlito Mello. And Gil, what you got? One more thing.
One more thing, I got to give a shout out to Dave Simpson for towing me today. Thank you.
There we go. That's your top 3 podium. We'll send it back up to Kevin.
Great selection, expert service, and community pride. Stop in and drive away happy. Elwood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. With a roof. So outside introductions for them, so they will have a chance to get out of the trucks and get some fresh air before they climb in. So please be loud and be careful when we introduce you to the starting lineup. 17 trucks will take the green flag. 35 laps will be the distance for them, and really looking forward to that. I don't know if we're going to see a new winner tonight, but a lot of great trucks, and Mike Duart back with us after a couple of weeks absence. He was very fast in qualifying. Really look for him to push to get back into victory lane, and someplace where he feel comfortable.
Yeah, we shall see how it plays out. I've had some fun down in the pits talking. And a couple of weeks ago, I predicted Rick Martin would win. He did. I predicted the week before that it would be the Nada and Martin show. That happened. So we shall see what happens tonight, Kevin. Lots of storylines to look at. And it's going to be a lot of fun for 35 laps. That is going to be the 1997 Pontiac Firebird, Corey Perry from Riverside, Rhode Island, matching up against Brandon Gerard from West Wareham, Mass. in the 2013 Audi S4. Gerard up top, Perry down the low line here. Green is out, they are off into turn 1 and 2. Gerard jumps out to the advantage. Down
After all that anticipation, my camera stopped filming in the middle of your race.
It's okay, nothing special.
No, it was special, all right.
My transmission smoked after that race.
Oh, dude.
I have no reverse.
TBERG doesn't make these mistakes, man. I don't know what happened.
My second gear just revs up and my reverse, it doesn't work at all anymore. So,
man, well, it was a close race from what I could tell when I hit the scramble button.
it was good.
Man, you killed it out there, man.
Thank you, sir.
I got your race, but man, the first race, I couldn't believe it. The camera just shut down on me.
Decided to not record, but
yeah.
Congratulations to Carlito. It's a well-deserved win.
Dude, he's got that thing dialed now.
Drove his butt off today, and good for you, buddy.
And you'll get him next time.
Just a couple minutes, we're coming for in a row, but the good news is he is
Christopher Fielding sent it today.
I got my ass kicked. I sent it.
Nice burnout too.
Thank you.
No Monte Carlo today.
No, maybe next time.
You and Liam traded cars today, right?
No.
So you're gonna be racing the IROC.
No, I'm racing the Audi.
The Audi with two-wheel drive.
I think he's lying about that.
Yeah, I don't believe it at all.
No. Just rumors, so you're not prepared.
Yeah.
Right?
Mind game.
Right. Let's go check out this Audi. Come on.
Yeah, I want to see the axles falling out of the thing. Where are the axles falling out?
We got Corey Perry back with the pumpkin mobile.
How's it going?
How we feeling?
You know, I'm in 10th place for the season. Still not a fan of the new rule here, but
What's the new rule?
top 10 race each other first round.
Whew.
So 1 race is 2, 3 races 4, and so on. So that usually knocks out 5 of the fastest cars right on the start of the race.
It definitely makes for some tough matchups in the first round. That's for sure.
So right off the start of the race, you're seeing at least 5 races that are going to be really good.
Right.
But when you're the one driving and you're in the slower end of the pack, it's not so fun.
Absolutely. Well, hey, you always hold your own out there, man. You had a killer race with Brandon and the Audi too.
That was luck. I don't know what happened to him.
You came sideways, locked up the brakes. That was nasty.
He was playing around.
No, he was working. You made him work hard for that one, man.
And then every angle you watched of that race, there was a different decision. It was either he won or I won, but it was still a good race.
They gotta repaint that line, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Ready?
In that situation, I did win, so at least they were right about it.
Right, it was in your favor.
Yeah. Even if they did say I lost, I wouldn't have complained about it.
It was a dang good race, that's for sure. You ready to do it for Dale out there?
I'm gonna try.
Let's go.
I can't do what Dale does, but I'll try.
You try to get close.
Yeah.
We've got... Wow. Takes good care of it, this guy. We've got number 1 and number 2 over here.
That doesn't mean we're the fastest and we're by far the slowest.
This is a first round matchup. Corey Perry and Brandon Gerard. How are we feeling?
Feel bad for me.
I feel bad too.
For who?
For myself.
Which way is it gonna go, guys?
Depends on who gets what lane.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that picture with all the Spider-Mans that are all pointing at each other. He's gonna win.
You're gonna win.
And we got a 2-wheel drive Audi over here, I heard.
Yeah, my CVs are junk.
He's just making excuses to make me feel good.
Right?
I'm making excuses for when I lose, all right?
Well, you guys are both gonna raise hell out there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Make it look good at the very least.
Right.
That's all we can do.
That's what we come here for, is to make a good show for the fans. That's it.
Absolute.
Have a good show for the fans. Get to bicker with each other for 2 hours beforehand.
And then after we're done, we start going drinking. Yeah.
You're right. And you get barbecue together.
I'm down for barbecue.
Jones barbecue foot massage.
Let's go.
Or get some good barbecue, get your feet rubbed.
I don't want to get my feet massaged with barbecue though.
With barbecue?
Oh,
I'm good on that.
Oh, the juice is in there and everything, the sauce.
Just get a rib getting rubbed against your foot. There's your foot massage.
Well, one thing's
Between the toes.
well, one thing's for sure. You're not gonna give each other an easy race, that's for sure.
We're gonna try.
Even if he's my friend, I'm still gonna try to beat him.
Right?
That's the most fun, beating your friends.
Oh God.
Somebody you don't know.
Maybe you're right. This is taking a left turn all of a sudden.
That's all we do.
This is true. It is race day. As long as you're not going right.
Turn left because I don't know how to turn right, so hard getting home.
We had some technical difficulties there. What's up?
It's okay.
Hey, what's up, cool kids? How we doing?
Check in at the snack bar.
Right? Ready for some racing on a hot summer day?
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
That's it. Let's do it.
Mr. Fielding's back with the Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them to change the car. It drives me crazy.
It drives everybody on the internet crazy.
I know.
How we feeling?
Tired.
Tired?
All right, yeah, it took almost 6 hours to get here.
Oh
And a
man,
lot of traffic, but that's all right.
commitment.
Yeah. But by the time traffic hit, it said at 2 o'clock I'll be here. I was like, okay, I got 2 hours to spare. So
Take a nap in the car?
I actually did for a few minutes.
Nice.
But you know, it's what it is. Hopefully the car repeats as like last weekend. I didn't
Right.
touch anything, so.
You guys ready for a rematch?
Sure. It'll be race number 4 on our series.
Right?
I'm looking forward to it.
Is it 4 or 5?
4. We've raced each other 3 times.
Yeah.
Look at this thing shining in the sun.
Shining, man, it's shining. It's a nice day out here today. It's super hot, but we're gonna have some fun for sure.
Who do we have here?
Josh Jutras,
And what are you driving?
1992 Camaro RS.
Awesome. And is this your first year doing spectator drives?
First year here, first year, yep.
Awesome. How'd you hear about it?
I've been going since probably 2002, 2003. I've been sitting in the stands, so this was the year I finally put a car together, and this is it.
Having a blast out there?
Absolutely, everyone's super cool. We've had a ton of fun the last 4 races, so I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the season.
Awesome. Well, have fun out
Thank
there,
you, bro. I
man. And stay
appreciate it.
cool.
I'll try.
We're going to need all the airflow we can get today.
Oh
Oh yeah.
How we feeling?
I'm feeling good. After the last couple races, I'm feeling really good.
Let's go.
I'm dying to see what she's ready to do today. This is year 3.
Year three.
Year
Nice.
2 with this car, 1 year with another.
Right, with the Pontiac.
With the Pontiac Grand Prix, yep.
Yep, and the Grand Prix. Gold.
A gold one, yep, exactly. Whole world of a difference. More
Right.
horsepower, rear-wheel drive now. I'll take it.
We got a new driver here. Who do we have here?
I am Melissa Hayes. I usually sing the anthem. This is my car.
Right?
Championship winning car.
Carlito's letting you race today.
Oh yeah.
Carlito is back.
Yes, sir. Got the issue fixed. Turns out the battery terminal was a little loose and broken apart, so we weren't getting enough voltage to the fuel pump.
Oh man.
So we got that settled. I'm back here to redeem myself.
Let's go.
Hopefully no issues, God willing.
Absolute. You ready to hit that podium again?
Yes, sir. Hopefully higher up this time.
100%. You got, man, you made it to second and they put you back to third, man.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right.
Let some other people have some fun up there. I'll be back whenever I can be. We'll see how it goes, you know?
Well, there was a different plan in store, that's
Yep.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
It's just furthering the plot.
Yes, the plot thickens.
Yes. Have fun out there.
Yes, sir.
How are we doing over here?
Doing well. How about you?
Oh, another day in paradise.
Nice.
Happy race day.
Happy race day.
Woo. You ready to hit the track?
I'm ready.
Let's go. And how we feeling over here? Big Subi guy.
Big Subi guy. Yep. Not ready.
Not ready? Oh, you just wing it, man. Dude, I was watching races from 2016 with this guy. 2016, him killing it out in Connecticut.
Yes, that's a fun track.
Right?
Kill it again.
Absolutely. You ready to rip?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Let's go. Let's go. See, now he's ready. See, I had to get you.
But I'm gonna need them bigger. Yep, always supporting every day, driving around my town.
You're the best.
Yeah, Fairhaven, Massachusetts.
Christine's got the red dragon
That's
back.
right, I do.
You ready for some fun today?
Always ready for a good day over here.
Always red, right?
Tons of fun.
And we got back-to-back races.
Yes,
How great is that?
That is good. And it's also, like, I definitely want to say something about Seekonk Speedway. Definitely happy about the fans still supporting us out here. You know, all these track crew, definitely got to give a shout out to everybody who works here keeping this thing going.
And this was a postponed race too.
Yes, that's a double thank you.
How
on
great
that
is
one,
that?
is for sure. Yeah, because I'm always trying to think of how we can add extra races.
Right?
They got a full schedule.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this was supposed to be on June 7th. Now it's June 21st. They postponed it for us, so we're back out on a nice sunny day.
On a beautiful day. Good cloud cover.
Let's go. Have fun out there.
I will.
Look at this Frankenstein over here.
Stock heads. Ported. What's up? You know?
Louis, you've been at it for a while.
30 years.
30 years doing spectator drags.
Yeah, I just want to win and retire.
Right?
Retire.
Once you hit that podium, it's all over.
Well, I've hit the podium a few times, just never first place.
Right, well, I'm saying this season, yeah, absolutely. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Car's running good. Hopefully no coolant leaks this time and I can complete the event, you know?
Right, absolutely.
I got a nice first round matchup against Nate Williams, the guy that won last week. So if I can take him out, it's going to be a good day.
He's going to make you work for it.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not here to have it easy, you know?
Right.
You don't learn nothing from winning, as they say.
Right.
And I've learned a lot, trust me.
Look at the cool kids. Hey, look at all the smiles on race day.
No pictures, no pictures.
No pictures. Hey, no paparazzi, huh? Where's the bodyguard?
Right there.
Bodyguard, huh? Hey, it's Big Louie. It's Big Louie, huh?
He's not Italian.
No, keep going. Hey, keep going. You're racing this car today.
No.
That's news to you, buddy. Sorry. Look at this guy. He thinks he's a tough guy over here. Huh?
Hey, I have that too.
Run your car, not your mouth. You hear that? Interwebs, worldwide
the fastest
interwebs.
Cars are at home and the fastest drivers are in the stands. Come out and prove it.
Let's go. Who do we got here? You guys know this guy?
Yes, I am this guy. I'm Liam Monahan.
What's in this thing?
It is a 6-liter LS LQ9. It thinks it's a truck engine. Truck heads, truck intake, technically a truck cam. You could drive this every day if you had to.
Woo.
That's what I like about it. That's the whole point of spectator drags. You know, you show up, you drive here, you race your car, you drive home. That's the best part about it.
Absolutely. You ready to have a good time with these peeps?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
It doesn't matter, you go out first round, you go out last round. Have a good time. Let's do it.
Some nice barbecue after this, man. Woo! Jones barbecue.
It's Walter Winchbatch, my 1984 Camaro. It's got an LT1 in it from a 97. Did the whole swap from the rear end to the front.
Nice.
Had a little ICM issues, a little oil left the engine last week.
After your dad raced it, right?
Yeah, he took it out, gave it a little punishment.
That was your Father's Day gift to him.
He was having some car issues, so
yeah.
He gave me a little car issue. Nothing crazy though. Back together, ready to race this week. Haven't been out yet this year, so it'll be a good race hopefully.
Well, great to see you back out. Great to see you back out, man. And pretty soon, your dad will be back out with his.
Yeah, a little more horsepower this year.
I'm sure you guys have been wrenching on it.
Oh yeah, she's got some more horsepower now. If it'll start running.
Right, absolutely.
A couple more weeks, hopefully she'll be out.
One of the few big body cars still out here.
Yeah, an 84 Caprice, does pretty well.
Awesome. Who do we have here?
Chris Bailey out of Easton.
And how long have you been doing the spectator drags?
I started the end of last season, did the last 2 races, and figured I'd try it again this year. So
awesome.
I do for points.
Great to see you out here, man.
Yeah, it's cool out here. People are cool. It's a fun time. A lot of cool cars, a lot of fast cars.
Right.
Faster than mine, but that's cool.
Hey, you're part of it.
Hey, yeah, it's
absolutely
fun. It's cool stuff. Fun to be inside of a racetrack instead of outside of it for once.
Right. You're part of the show. Yeah. That's it. That's
cool.
it.
It's cool stuff.
How'd you hear about the spectator drags?
Oh, I mean, I came here as a kid watching it.
Awesome.
I always thought spectator drags were cool. People driving their daily drivers and stuff around a racetrack. So I figured I'd do that too.
How are we feeling?
Pretty good. Champion this week.
Let's go.
Right. Sticky rubber. If I win anything, I'll be happy.
Absolutely.
I'm just here for fun, man.
That's it. That's what it's about. So what do you got? What do you got for?
I copied everyone else. I got Triple Eights.
Triple Eights.
Yeah.
He's committed now.
And the other tires were just some Neo gens. They were like 6 years old. They needed to go.
Right.
So I got brand new tires. Mounted them this morning. Let's see what they do.
Nice. You got the racing bug. You caught it. Yeah. Predictions.
Top 3. Hearing it here first. Jared, Nate, John Fielding. Mainly because John and Nate have collared shirts on today. So I feel like they're, going for it. Especially John Fielding. He's got a collar one. He hates collared shirts.
It's all business to them, huh? It's all business.
Yep.
You count yourself out?
Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
I'm out in the first round, I guarantee it.
Hey, all I know is Fielding's going to be pedal to the metal in that Monte Carlo, man.
Yeah.
Matt, man.
What up?
You ready to tear it up?
I'm going to try. We got to line them up.
Let's go, baby.
I got a tough matchup in the first round. Hopefully I make it out alive, guys.
Who are you racing?
Jared Smith.
What?
The young gun.
Oh, boy.
He's a gun, too, I tell you.
Gonna get down and dirty, baby.
He's got that vet figured out, but
right.
Hopefully we got enough to get it done.
Oh, you're not gonna make it easy for him, that's for sure.
I never make it easy.
Raise hell, praise death.
Raise hell, praise death.
Let's do this. Let's do this, gang. He's ready. Oh, he's ready this time. Let's go. Let's do this, man. Have fun out there. Oh, yeah. Yes. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We're having a dang good time.
I'm either gonna send it or see Dale.
Let's go. See Dale. Have fun out there, brother.